Hi, everybody. Welcome to Women Making Big Sales. This is Melinda Chan. It has been a while. I feel like it's been so long since I did my last video. It's about time. But for those people who are subscribed to my emails, you know that I launched a brand new service. And today I want to share with you the lesson learned through that launch and what I went through emotionally and strategically. How did this whole program came about? How I designed the whole program, and I hope this is going to give you some ideas, inspirations for your own business. Hopefully, it's useful. And for anybody who has not subscribed to my email list, please do so. That's really where I share my latest programs or my latest content. So don't forget to subscribe to our email list, or if you're on Facebook or if you see me on YouTube, don't forget to follow us. We are here to share with you all the tips and strategies to sell to big clients, to sell to companies. So last week I launched a new program that's done for you. I basically help you sell. I will complete all the sales tasks for you to sell to companies. I'm not going to go through the details because some of you already know about it, and that's not the point of this video. The point of this video for me is to share with you the lessons I learned through that whole process of launching that campaign. I have been doing it for a lot of other clients, and I do it for myself too. And that's something I want to highlight. I'm not here to teach you how to sell better without actually doing it. Every single day, I sell for the companies I represent. I sell for my clients. I sell my new services. So I'm constantly trying to find new strategies and technologies and share with you behind the scene the true practical inspirations about selling, about sales. So the lesson learned, the first thing is you got to listen to your clients. And what I meant by that is that this whole program, to create a program that's completely done for you, the whole sales campaign, I will be doing it for you, and my sales team will be here compiling the list for you, doing the research for you. It wasn't a program that I thought about. I was always thinking of myself as a consultant and giving out the strategies to help my help my clients sell better. But the whole done for you program, this sales campaign launcher, really came from the feedback from my existing clients. And when they tell me that it's important to have strategies, but another big challenge and hurdle they're facing is not having the time to implement those strategies. And that is the reason why I created this program. Even though this program, I did not think about it when I started my business. I didn't even think about it 6 months before. I was always trying to create strategies for people. But I really decided to create this program and launch this campaign, and actually achieving my target and surpassing my target and having to share bonuses with my assistants and my teams is because I listened to my clients. It's because I listened to them, and I decided to change my business and offering because of that. So I basically, based on the feedback, and I ask myself, how can I make it work? How can I restructure my entire offering, restructure how I work with my clients completely to help them solve the problems? So I think that's really the first lesson learned. I think through this practice and through this program, I've taken my business to a different level. I'm offering different kinds of services. I'm excited about it. It makes my business better. So for you, if you are, for your business, if you're thinking about your business, listen closely to what your prospects or what your clients are saying. Sometimes the idea might not be exactly what you envision your business to be. It's okay. One of an entrepreneur that I spoke with, she once mentioned, don't fall in love with your business, or don't fall in love with your idea. And I think that's one way to put it. Sometimes we fall in love with how we want our business to be. We fall in love with our business ideas, and we forget to listen to our prospects closely. I had an idea how my business should be, and I completely changed this my offering with this program solely because of the feedback of my prospects. So that's really the first lesson learned. Listen to your client. And the second lesson learned, and that's something that I always tell people about. And I'm not gonna tell you what lesson learned first, but I want to share with you the whole journey. When I launched this program, I have the entire sales engagement series planned. And you know me, I've talked about the sales engagement roadmap. It's taking your prospects from picking the interest and to recognize the need and to really evaluating whether to work with you or not and really to close the deals as a collaborative effort. I always talk about this process, and I know the fact that it takes about 5 to 7 different contact points to really close a sale with a prospect. But it's easier said than done. Even with this program, at the beginning, I didn't get a lot of feedback. I didn't get a lot of click through rate. And I was really panicking and I was really thinking, oh my God, it's not going to work. This program is not going to work. People are not going to take it. People are not liking it. And I was quite depressed for the first 2-3 days of launching this campaign. And I also have that voice telling me to stop it. Stop bothering people. Stop sending people emails that they don't want to click on. Stop being pushy. And despite that, I had to surprise myself. And since the whole funnel is already set up in the in my campaign, so the emails are sent out automatically. And so even though I have such a desire to just turn off this campaign and stop it, I let it continue. And the magic really starts on the 4th day when people are starting to respond to me, starting to talk to me about it, start to ask me about it, ask different questions, and that is when I really started seeing the results. But the first 2 days, I was feeling the fear. I was feeling all those negative voices, and I recognize those negative voices. I know they exist because every single sales journey I go through, and I've gone through a lot of them, I always feel there's always that tiny little bit of fear saying, what if people don't like it? What if people don't like my offering? What if people don't like me? What if people don't like the videos I'm giving out? What if people don't like the training I'm providing? There will always be fear. And the second lesson learned is recognizing that you will always have that fear. But set up your campaign, be brave, recognize it, and let it work its magic. Trust it, be patient. And that's why it's so important to map out your campaign ahead of time. Have a little bit of, the sales series, sales engagement roadmap in front of you. You've already mapped it out. The best way is put it in your system. If you can have an assistant sending out those emails for you, or my sales team, I send out those messages for my clients. It's because it takes that emotions out of you. It basically stop you from giving up too early. And it's such a great lesson for me again, because at first I really thought this whole program was going to this program was not going to work and people are not going to like it. And not only I reached my goals, and I surpassed my goals, and I'm really excited to start working with new clients and work with them on selling to big clients. But I have to let that whole process go. If I had closed it the second day, then I wouldn't be seeing the results I want to, and I wouldn't be able to continue to provide the value with you guys because so yeah, people tell me that sometimes people say I talk too much during the video. So I'm going to stop that. You get the point. The third thing I want to talk to you is track the changes. Even though I talked about, don't listen to your doubts and let the campaign work its magic, you need to be ready to be open to tweak it. Tweak it whenever possible. So what happened during this campaign is that I had the whole campaign set up and people can make the purchase through my landing page. They can click and make the purchase. But I started asking people, just sending me quick messages and say, can I chat with you? Do you have time to talk a little bit about this program? I just want to see if we're a good fit for each other. And that's when I recognized the fact, of course, that the client people are not going to just click on this landing page and purchase right away. They have questions for me. This is, we're going to be working together as a sales team. People want to know more about me. People want to know more about what it's like working with me. So I think by day 4, that's when I changed my landing page and added another call to action to encourage people to book a strategy call or a discovery call with me to talk about this campaign. It makes perfect sense because I also want to make sure that the person I will be working with would be a good fit with me. I want to make sure that we're together to sell together, and it's going to be a 12 weeks of us working collaboratively. And it's important to talk in person and over the phone. So I changed my call to action, and that really increased my conversion rate as well. More people are clicking to book strategy or discovery call with me and having meaningful conversations. And even those people who end up not buying, I know that they love it and it's just probably not the right timing, or or they need to wait for other priorities to go through. But that is fine. I get to connect with more people through that way. So the next lesson is that be ready to track changes and also ready to change and tweak your campaign whenever it's necessary. So these are the 3 big lessons learned. They're not big, like revolutionary new ideas, but these are what I went through, the real behind the scene, what I went through and how I implemented this campaign. I hope it is useful for you. And I'm now, the whole campaign is done, and it's my job now to provide more content, more strategies, more tools and tips to help you sell better. So I'm excited. I feel inspired, rejuvenated, and I'm happy that sales campaign is done. The sales campaign was really about sales, but now I'm really excited to come back and provide value and talk to you guys about strategies. So I look forward to talking more to you next week about new different topics. If you have any questions, reach out to me. Don't forget to follow our Facebook, my Facebook page, or subscribe to YouTube channel, or most importantly, be part of our email community, because that's where the real magic happens. So I look forward to keep speaking with you. Together, let's make some big sales. Bye.